everybody, and welcome back. It's me, Shweebe, and welcome to the Cannibal Lottery. This is a visual novel demo that I found on itch.io, and I know what you guys are thinking. Shweebes, why are you playing a visual novel? You know you don't normally play these. Well, I was kind of intrigued by the overall storyline for this, because it's like outer spacey stuff, and stuff happens, and more stuff happens. And I figured, why not go outside of my comfort zone and see, you know, if maybe I do like it and just haven't experienced it enough of it. But without any further delays, let's just start. Part 1, Chapter 1. Oh my god. Oh, and this artwork is cute. Our thoughts with the families of those two men. It was a tragic accident. We'll take measures to ensure nothing like this ever happens again. What's her name? Felina. Wow, I really like the art for this. It's really pretty. Just next, or what do I do? Whoa. I touched something. Okay. Yes, I said too, the third man wasn't found under the rigging. Uh-oh. That means, oh, bad things are happening. Do I just click anywhere? Oh, okay. I assure you, only 2 men are dead. The third, Dalton Ivor, left the worksite and his whereabouts are unknown. What I mean is he felt responsible for the accident and has disappeared, likely in a great distress. Oh, so that kind of work. The family of Dalton Ivor are in the lobby downstairs. I don't know. What's with that accent? I don't know. I would not lie about the death of one of our citizens. 2 men died in the accident. One is in a coma. One has disappeared. The coroner and hospital can... Are we lying about how many people died in the accident? The 2 deceased have been turned over to the providers. That's standard procedure. I won't discuss whether the lottery will still run at this time. Whoa! Whoa! This is outrageous, Felina! That family deserves to know the truth. That's the official statement for now. I'm absolutely not lying about... You are lying! Would you hold on a moment? And then she just immediately just hangs up the phone. Shut up, Jeffrey! We are not having this conversation while I'm on the phone with the... Why are we lying to this family? Oh, his name's Malik. Oops. It's Jeffrey now. Can we stop the crying baby thing? I don't have to tell you why! dal-tor, could you get Ednea? What kind of monstrosity is this? Of course, Felina. How can you let that monster touch your baby? Okay, it's not crying anymore, it's smiling. Leave, right now. Hush now, my sweet. No, of course I'm not talking to you. I'm having a disagreement with Auntie dal-tor has you. She could bite its head off with one chomp. I said leave, Malik. That's it, my sweet. No need to cry. You're like a dumpling. Oh, Shiza. Ah. Oh, God, I'm gonna throw up. Why are you still here, Jeffrey? Well, what did you expect? Okay, so a quick summary to this is that apparently a huge, I don't know if it was all of humanity from what I read on itch.io, is that we were traveling in space, we ran out of fuel, crash landed somewhere, and the alien peoples there were low on meat due to whatever happened with their whole population, so they made an agreement. They terraformed an area for dehumans and have designed this lottery to where you could either decide elderly, the poor, the sick, or just regular citizens could go up for the lottery and they'd be eaten in exchange for them making a place for these people to stay. Or, yeah, so it's kind of twisted. I need to deal with this budget surplus we have this month. Let's see where it will do the most good. Oh, and this is going to be like a fate-changey thing. Uh-oh. Okay. Culture and the arts, technology and science, education, special projects, magistrate fund, colony health, colony welfare administration. I'm kind of tied between a few of them, but I feel like if we got back into technology and science, maybe we could get the heck off this planet. Just maybe. Though colony welfare and health probably would be a good one too. I don't know. Your needs in this area are mostly seen by the providers. Oh. Includes primary and finishing schools. They're never content with their budgets. Oh, okay. This includes the Colony Television Network and the news shows that belittles you. Okay. This is the Rampage Shelter construction. More funds could finish it faster. What's the Magistrate Fund? Supports the anti-cannibal party, the opposition to your provider party. Population is in good health, but hospitals and clinics take care of everyone's needs. This department runs the elder and youth care facilities in the colony. It wouldn't look good to pocket the money, but your coworkers will appreciate the bonus. Ah, okay. Mostly seen. Of course they would be overlooking that, because they don't want their food supply to suddenly up and leave. What is a rampage shelter? What is that? I don't know. Put it in the special projects then, I guess. This just in. Tragic news from the Rampage Shelter construction site today when collapsed scaffolding took the lives of 2 co-workers and left a third in a coma. The families have been contacted and the deceased have been presented to Tor-in-Lo as sacrifices. Yeah, I mean, if you got, extra body bits here and there, they'll eat them. I mean, why bother making coffins? You have just saved yourself a crap ton of money. Do you have any idea how expensive doing funeral homes and stuff are? It's like tens of thousands of dollars, so why not just offer it as a sacrifice? Makes perfect sense to me. We still await word from Governor Dancy regarding the lottery scheduled this month. Sources close to the government tower believe Dancy will announce a cancellation later today, as not only due to the 2 deceased workers fulfill the required monthly sacrifice, but Tor-in-Lo also received the remains of an elderly woman 3 days ago, meaning they now have 1 corpse beyond their minimum. Oh, okay, I get it. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so they have like a minimum per like X amount of time they require this amount of sacrifices. Does that feed their whole population though? Or are there like only 10 of them there kind of thing? And they just like slice and dice it like fish and bread like the Jesus man did and was like, here, everybody's fed. We'll never know. Oh, maybe they turn them into meat smoothies and they just kind of pass them out that way. I don't know. For more on this regrettable incident, we turn to Lushland News editorializer Massa Murda. Massa? Okay. She is cute. Oh, I love that's cool. Is she... There's no way she's human, right? Well, geez, what can I say? Let's hope our cannibal provider pals like custard, cause those workers got squished. Oh, so no, then she is human. Interesting. She kind of gives me like this Joker Harley Quinn vibe because of the mixed match colors, but then the nice suit. I like it. The looks on their face. But look on the bright side, Lushland. 2 smushed workers means another month to live for the rest of us. Plus, they got Grandma's souffle as an extra bonus. Wow. What's that old saying? Happy cannibals, happy animals. Let's find the positives where we can, my fellow livestock. I love the looks on their face. They're like, Massa, what do you think our chances are that the lottery will be canceled this month? Well, Alawitcha, I'd say it's about 50-50. Sure, we've stocked up the provider's freezer with enough toe sickles to suck on for weeks. Ew! God, she's so straightforward about it and so relaxed. Is she not worried about becoming a sacrifice? But Felina's real soft on our carnivorous caretaker. She might make up some fib to run the lottery anyway. You know her motto, cannibals first, humans for seconds, or even thirds with all the bodies this month. Just wow. Oh my god. Let's hope that won't be the case. For Lushland Colony News, I'm Bradder Rock Talk. Why do they have such weird rhymey names? No one's name is that. Wishing you all a safe evening. I'm Alawitcha Brandy Kitchen. Okay. What is with these names? And I'm Massa Murda. Good night. Wow. Much craziness going on. Everything discussed in this room is confidential. If there's a leak, I will replace every single one of you by turning you into human burgers for the providers. Of course you want us to keep all your dirty secrets, and you can't replace me without due process. Oh, really? Because I'm sure you'd taste great with honey mustard dripped all over you. Not by me, but the providers. I'll start that process and shut you out, Malik. Psh, psh. What is he, a tea kettle? If we're discussing state secrets, why is dal-tor here? Dal-tor is involved. Still, considering you're under threat of sacrificial replacement, I wouldn't advise risking your life by having her here. Her loyalties lie with them. My loyalties lie with Felina. I would never jeopardize her life. 'Cause she will be my cupcake in the future. Let's proceed. Sharon, stop taking notes. Beg your pardon? Nothing said here is leaving this room, either spoken or written. If we have actionables, I'd like to have them written down. I'm not going to argue with you. Sharon, tablet down. It just says fumes. 2 days ago, there was an accident. 4 workers constructing the rampage shelter fell when scaffolding broke. 3 died. 1 is in a coma. 3, not 2 like you told Lushland Colony News and the man's family. Dalton Alvor was responsible for building the scaffolding. He was out of long rivets. He used short ones instead. Okay, construction-wise, you don't ever go with second best, because crap like this will happen. Just saying. It was his fault it broke. I've told the media he ran away after his mistake. He would face criminal charges for his negligence. He has no spouse or children. It's reasonable to claim he's on the run. dal-tor and her brother Riz-tor were called to help remove the scaffolding. They secreted Dalton's body out in debris without anyone seeing. Frankly, I wouldn't have told any of you, but the body had to be placed in the freezer's safe locker. And I caught them doing it in the middle of the night. This smug face. Ugh. Why were you in the tower in the middle of the night? Ahem. Doing stuff. I'm telling all of you we have a hidden body in a locked crate in the safe locker because I'm sure Malik would if I didn't. This way you're all culpable? If it leaks you down. Oh, okay, I was like, culpable. Context clues really helps. Thank goodness, brain. If it leaks, you lose your jobs. You can't claim you didn't know. Tell me why? Why lie to our people, to the man's family? Because I need options. If the providers get close to going berserk, we need a body to give them right away. There won't be time for a lottery. And I need some leverage in our situation. Lord Creighton doesn't negotiate. This body will more than likely be a bribe for him when I have no other options. If we told the providers there were 3 dead, we'd have to hand them all over this month. The lottery would still run next month. We would have gained nothing from this extra body. Keeping him gives me some options, some wiggle room when I'm dealing with Creighton. I know none of you may understand, but try to put yourselves in my place. It's an asinine risk. You know, I've never seen the word asinine written out. That's interesting. I almost pronounced it asinine. You can't hide bodies from the providers, especially you. You're the one person in this whole colony they can legally kill and eat at any time. I'm aware of the risk. You'd think after they ate your husband, you'd be more Enough, Malik. Ooh, yeah, you don't be... Ooh. Malik Jeffrey Jefferson. Not nice. Incredibly rude. You crossed the line. Why don't we just sacrifice him? Because he's a smug jerkface. The only life I've put on the line is my own. I've taken this gamble. It's done. There's no going back now. So, is that the only point to this meeting? To make us co-conspirators in your crime against the providers? No. We need to discuss the lottery. Why would we have a lottery when there are already 2 dead bodies, plus 1 person who died of old age, to give to the providers this month? As it stands, they're already scheduled to get 1 extra body over the minimum 2 body sacrifice. There's already been a lottery. Le gasp! Really? The cannibals scheduled it earlier. Wait, I am totally misreading these words. The cannibal scheduled it early this month because the last sacrifice was a small female, 12 rocks short of the minimum. Oh. So they technically didn't really get their minimum. They must base it on weight then. Possibly. Kindly refer to our benefactors as the providers, Gary. Well, excuse me. Dal-tor talks about eating me so much it puts the word in my head. Please don't start bickering. Not today. I don't take offense to the word cannibal, Felina. It is, unfortunately, accurate. We eat our own dead as well as yours. I take no offense to it. However, if there were more plump and juicy sacrifices like Gray, we could eat many fewer of you. Oh, his name's Gray. I called him Gary. Oops, dyslexia's a hell of a drug. For God's sakes. Enough! Just get on with your report. The winner is a 37-year-old male in good health. Oh wait, that's the wrong voice for Gray. Crap. The winner is a 37-year-old male in good health. He works in the agricultural sector. No parents, a live-in boyfriend, but no legal spouse, no children. His siblings are younger than him and in good health. This is exactly why I want options. Someone that young shouldn't even take part in the lottery. The elders in our colony get persecuted enough through the replacement policy. I mean, I get why she's upset. Because, like, once you hit a certain age, they're like, well, just pick them off. So, but it's not like it won't happen to everybody else. Once they get up to that age. I don't know. The whole situation really sucks. Everyone deserves to live, regardless of age, occupation, or health. Do you include my people, Malik? Of course not, because they're the ones eating them. I'm not going to be dragged back into this debate. The winner was scheduled to be brought to the goodbye room later today. We haven't notified the providers about who won. Canceling a lottery after it's already run is an automatic sacrificial replacement. What are you going to do, Felina? Oh, we get more choices. Okay, claim the lottery was never run due to a clerical error. Postpone giving the lottery results for the first time ever. Turn over the lottery winner as well as the 2 men who died and don't run a lottery next month. Turn over the lottery winner as well as the 2 men who died and run the... No! Claim that one of the men who died in the accident was also the winner of the lottery. Ask the leader of the cannibals permission to cancel the lottery. I feel like we should still give them the bodies at least, because then the minimum is covered. I don't know, I'm kind of torn between a couple here. Turn in the 2 and don't run the lottery next month, I think. Claim the one. Though I kind of like the sneaky one here too. The family of the man will be devastated to know their family member is being killed when the sacrifice quota was already met. The public will also be outraged. Okay. No one will believe you, but no one can prove you're lying unless a staff member betrays you. The public will know that a lottery victim can be switched at the whim of the governor and will fear corruption. Ooh. Your nasty coworkers will have something to hold over you. Dang it. Okay. Give the cannibals a total of 2 extra bodies to eat for the month. This could help prevent them from starving so much they fall into berserk mode and rampage the colony, possibly saving dozens of lives. Dang. Berserk mode? What the heck is berserk mode? Like they eat too much and it sends them in a frenzy? This way you can do it without risking being eaten. If he says no, you have no choice but to kill the lottery winner, but it's a chance to stay on Creighton's good side. You risk being caught, canceling a lottery which will get you eaten by the cannibals. Oh no! It saves 1 life, and it's not technically canceling, so maybe you'll get away with it. You'll anger the cannibals, and the victim's name may get leaked. Crap. The consequences are so grave. I feel like we should do this one. Turn in the 2 and the lottery winner and don't run the lottery. That way you're covered for the minimum plus a little extra, and then next month nobody gets sacrificed. It's 3 people versus however big the population actually is, which is so horrible. Oh, God. Alright, fine, do this one. What is this gonna do? Every single month, I'm second-guessing myself now the stakes are higher than ever. Was it the right decision, dal-tor? Not just about the lottery. Were we right to hide that body? Yes, don't doubt yourself. You are ruling exactly as you should. You have given your people a safety net to prevent a rampage. Exactly, see? And you're doing something my kind never could, saving stock for future use. Technically, yes. Oh, that would explain why they don't have much food, if that's the case. Huh. And yet, if I'm caught... Damn it! Why did Malik have to be there? If I could have just hidden that body without anyone seeing, Malik is not a murderer, Felina. As terrible as most of your staff is, they wouldn't cause your death. You can trust in that. I could get caught some other way if the body's found, or it's not possible. Worrying like this is fruitless and just upsets you. You must always continue to see clearly, Felina. I am your friend and my kind sustains your people. Disconnect from the other humans. I'm the only one you need. Okay, I kind of like dal-tor, but I feel like she's only friends with Felina because she's smart and could make it to where both could coexist in a really messed up means, and neither species would really be wiped out. You know what I mean? I'm trying so hard not to fall into that pit Ludrin fell into. You're strong, Felina, a mother. You can manage the weight of your burdens with my help. I can barely manage, but you're right. You're the only one keeping me afloat. Every meeting like this just twists my stomach. They hate me, and they don't even try to hide it. Don't give them power over you, Felina. You are superior to them. Yeah, this sounds like a silver tongue just being whispered into your ear. Yeah, I'm not sure I trust dal-tor. It's barely been a year and a half since Ludrin died, and they still act like monsters towards me. That's because they consider my kind monsters. Since you choose not to, they make you an outcast. But you're the wisest one among your kind. If they had to trade places with you, they could never manage. They think they could. Malik thinks we can just cut off the providers or arrest them, or he's a fool. But that's why he's not in charge. He'll never govern this colony. The truth doesn't change just because it's painful. We would die without you, and you would die without us. See? Exactly. dal-tor knows that because of how freaking smart Felina is, both species are able to survive in a weird coexisting means. So, because, like, they terraform the whole place for them to breathe, so it has oxygen and whatever. We give them dead bodies or sacrifices, they continue to survive. So, it's a weird situation. So you must make sacrifices just as you're doing. It's not because you want people to be eaten. It's because you want the colony to survive. Your compassion for my kind gives you the power to rule the way you have to. They can't conceive of how hard your position is, even with Ludrin's death. You accept the value we provide without becoming mired. Mired? 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 I think that's pronounced mired. I don't know. I've never seen this word. In the politics of the monthly sacrifices. I don't see how anyone can take you for granted. Our influence is meant to be invisible. Perhaps the fault is ours. It's not invisible. Just look at Ludrin's mom. Oh, did you visit her? I try to see her once a month. You guys built her facility. Your robots did. Whoa. Why hasn't she been sacrificed? I'm just saying, they tend to, as was pre-discussed, they tend to go for the elderly and the sick. Huh. What would I have done without it? We couldn't take care of Gretna after her stroke. Oh, she had a stroke. This will sound horrible, but just sacrifice her. That's gotta be an awful existence. I'm just saying. Your robots built that place for us without being asked. You just anticipated our colony's needs. You give us literally everything the facility needs. We don't have a factory to make the oxygen tanks Gretna needs. Ah. We didn't have the scanner to diagnose Gretna's eye problem or the materials to make her heart medicine. Everything she needs comes out of your ship. I've seen the mini factories, the supply depots. For God's sakes, every brick the building is made out of was molded on your ship. People don't want to refer to your kind as providers like they're supposed to, but that's exactly what you are. We live a life of luxury it would take a society 50 times our size to manifest, with every comfort, every necessity. It's been handed to us so freely for so long people take it for granted. They don't take a minute to look around at everything you've given them. What would Gretna do if she didn't have her oxygen or her medicine? It's a small example, but I couldn't begin to describe everything you do for us. You make us more comfortable than we deserve to be. Keeping your partners happy is a prerogative, Felina. It lengthens your lives, increases your health, improves the quality of your flesh, and encourages you to breed. It usually fosters a positive relationship. Usually, but we've become entitled, ungrateful. People have to die to feed you, they have to be sacrificed, and that's all people focus on. But how many people would die every day without your help? Gretna would be dead. Probably everyone in her elder care facility would be. How long would the rest of us survive without your atmospheric controls, your soil amendments? The nature of our alliance has become a hard thing for your people to understand. They look at the immediate, the deaths of people they care for, rather than seeing what you see, Felina. If they would look at their own Gretnas, accept how dependent they are upon us, maybe they would comprehend. This generation is lost to reality, Dal. You must place focus on teaching them acceptance until then. They're lucky to have someone as wise as you in charge. Thanks for listening. Sometimes I just need to vent. I'm here for you, Felina. I know I'd be destroyed without you. Without you, I wouldn't be destroyed, but I would be mired. Mired? In the way I was doing other arrangements before we became invested in your people. You taught me to view my food in a whole new way, Felina. I'm in your debt for that, for the way you opened my heart. Our relationship has become the most meaningful one I've ever known. Really? But you've been alive for thousands of years. Holy crap, thousands of years? Really? Interesting. Living for thousands of years in blissful ignorance, and allowing that ignorance to lead me to terrible acts. I feel absolved with your colony. Our relationship has taught me the merits of a civil partnership. And I don't wish to become too sentimental, but you and Edna, you know how precious you are to me. Or is that Edna? I don't know how to pronounce that name. You sustain me, give me purpose. It's such a magnificent thing to realize after an eon of malaise. Malaise? They're using a lot of big words here that I don't use in everyday conversation, so yeah. And you're my rock, Dal. I don't care if they sneer at me for being your friend. You're better than any of those bastards. I resent that I make them sneer at you, but I'll never deny your friendship. Our friendship. Whoops. You know something? What is it, my friend? My heart belongs to you. When I go, I want you to have it, and you know what I mean. I would be honored. Oh! I just gave myself away as a Happy Meal to Dal. Yeah, true friendship right there. When I die, you may have me as a McNugget and fries. Yeah. Interesting. Hello, Lamb Chops! It's time for your first puzzle! And your first one is the jigsaw kind. Oh, what? You think it's going to be easy? Ha! Oh no, my dumplings. I've scattered the pieces all through the first 5 chapters. You've got 25 pieces to find by the time you get to the end of chapter 5. That's 5 puzzle pieces per chapter. If you miss a piece, you won't be able to put this puzzle together, my gummy worms. And that would suck. Let me start you off. Here's your first puzzle piece. Well, grab it and put it where it goes. Good work, Hamhock. Is she actually human? Like, she doesn't have the super sharp fangs like the providers do. Something about her is very strange. I don't know what it is. Now keep your eye out for puzzle pieces just like that one. You've got 4 more pieces to find in this chapter. There aren't any special choices you have to make to find them either. All the paths where you stay alive are loaded up with the pieces you need. So as long as you get to the end of a chapter alive, you'll have been given the opportunity to get all your puzzle pieces. Seriously, they're there. Just float your mouth around until you find them. I'll be back at the end of chapter 5 to see if you found all of them. If you did, then you can put the puzzle together and unlock a special scene. If you don't, well, if you don't, nothing happens actually. You'll just be butthurt and annoyed that you don't get that extra scene. Bye for now, tartlets. Tartlets. Okay. We're not food. Kill the cannibals. Okay. This art is really cool looking. I really like it. Are you telling the providers we're not holding a lottery next month? Isn't that what I decided earlier? I'll tell them. Oh, no, you should probably tell them now. Call Turn Low and notify them. I'm not calling them. You call them. Oh, geez. There's no lottery. Click. Thanks for coming with me, dal-tor. Of course. It was Creighton himself who asked to see you. Yeah, I guess I have to fight if I want to save a life next month. What? Oh, what? I have to fight? What the hell does that mean? Be prepared to yield if you must, my friend. Creighton is a popular leader for us because he's always able to keep us fed. Okay, I'm very concerned. Wow. What? Who's to the right of Creighton? What are you doing, Creighton? Don't bother to sit. This will be quick. No! Creighton! What is it? What's going on? Shut up, dal-tor. According to the terms of the agreement between providers and colonists, we hereby exercise our right for sacrificial replacement. What? Aw, come on, don't tell me I messed up. I found a puzzle piece, though. Of Governor Felina Dancy with culling to be performed by the Commission of Lotteries. Why would you do this? You canceled a lottery, my dear. It wasn't a cancellation. The lottery wasn't semantics. The truth is we can exercise our option for most any reason. This is insanity, Creighton. She's been a good servant to us. You thought you could let us go hungry next month? Punish us for daring to eat our fill for once? That's not it. You had double your normal sacrifice. That's 4 lives when we only owe you 2. Ah, my face is itchy. Ah, can't we save at least 1 life to make up for it? You have saved a life, my dear, by giving up your own. Creighton, be reasonable. Who could possibly replace one such as her? Whomever we choose will know the consequences for trifling with us. You're dismissed, Pratozin. You too, dal-tor. Leave. And as for you, Felina, I'll see you next month. You're letting me go? Certainly. What? Are you going to run? After sacrificing so many others, you'll flee when it's your turn? I think not. You and your late husband were cut from the same cloth. Come, Felina. We have time. We can turn this around. Don't delude yourselves. Bye-bye now. Wow, this guy is a frickin' jerk. What the heck? But I don't believe it either, Felina. We gave them extra bodies. Why is that not enough? You can't just, like, put that stuff in a freezer and undo it like frickin' burritos? Come on. He wouldn't let me go if he was really sacrificing me, right? It's just to scare me, to teach me a lesson. It could be, my friend, but I fear his hunger. Oh, God. But I could give him the spare body. That could counteract his hunger and let him be rational. He won't find a better governor than me. I will help you fight this. You are too valuable to me and my kind. Jeez. Just got real AF, yo. Well, that's it for Chapter 1 for Cannibal Lottery. Let me know what you all think of this game. It's interesting. I really love the character development. The overall intensity of it is crazy. I've not come across a story quite like this, so I'm really drawn to it. And let me know if you guys are liking me doing this visual novel kind of thing. Like I said, I've never really done this before, so it's kind of new, but I have done voice acting in various games that I've played, so I figured it can't be that different. So, and honestly, it's not in that sense. So, until then, my Shweebles, thank you all so much for watching. If you guys loved it, don't forget to hit that like button. Consider subscribing. Joining Shweebe's Party Place today. Let's hear them cannibalistic battle cries. Woo! Yeah! I'll see you guys in the next episode.